Okay. Just like inside and outside, start with the warming. So not in the book, please add. I came around, I helped a lot of you with this one. A lot of you I saw kind of doing this way. Make sure you get the thumbs on the bottom of the foot and then the knuckles. And very light, not pushing it, just light glide on the foot. Okay, here we go. I've already put the picture up so it says top of the foot, that last one there. All the lines we're gonna do. Very first one, upper jaw. I bend the big toe. I'm gonna go right between the toenail and the knuckle, right across on the top. So I can hold that toe and just slide. How you doing, Giovanni? So right above. Hmm? Then, yeah, little four, huh? Then lower jaw, right below the knuckle. Same thing, thumb slide.
The pot.
So upper jaw, right above the joint. Lower jaw, right below the joint. Okay. After upper jaw, lower jaw, then we have 2 points on the proximal phalanx of the big toe called tonsils. Tonsils. What if your client has, when they were a kid, what if they had the tonsil taken out? Yeah? Do we do the tonsil point for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. That's right. There's some, basically we're still working energetically. And you may have heard that people that have, even body parts missing, right? Like some veterans, they may, like arm, right, is gone, but they still feel, right? The arm, right? Yeah, exactly. So you have phantom tonsils. Okay. So both thumbs, little slide. Right, these are those 2 little circles on the big toe. Okay, so on the big toe, upper jaw, lower jaw, tonsils, 2 points. Okay, next one is chest, lymph, larynx, and trachea, 58 and 59. 58 you can see is a long line, 59, a couple of points there. I'm going to just slide my thumb up. I'm going between 1 and 2, but I'm trying to make contact with the first metatarsal. So my pressure is going a little more this way, going towards the bone. I'm going to slide up, but I won't quite get to the waistline. The bones come too close together as they come up. So I want to slide up just until the bones kick me out. Not too bad?
Not too bad.
Okay. So, chest, lymph, trachea, larynx. After that one, number 60, balance organ. What is balance organ? Anybody have an idea? Balance, yeah. How do we stay on balance? Where in our body? Where in our body?
The inner ear.
It's the inner ear. That's right, inner ear, right? We know, you know that, like if your ears get plugged up, sometimes you feel really dizzy, right? Because your ear's all plugged up. So, balance organ, is it surprising if we know it's the inner ear, right? The ear is what? Lateral, right? So, surprise, surprise. We're out here on the side of the foot. What I'm going to do with this one is a little different. I'm going to take and I'm going to pinch with my finger. Pinch with my finger about halfway up towards the waistline, and then I'm going to pull out towards the little toe. Pinch and pull. Pinch and pull. Pinch and pull.
Yeah.
Pinch and pull. It's like Thai dancing.
Thai dancing?
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
go ahead.
跳舞的像
脚捏完就是得有个弧度，不然你上埋的地方必须得这样捏。
Yeah. Pinch and pull. Pinch and pull.
整种捏这个知道。
Pinch and pull. Okay. Balance organ
因为它这个肉有
on the outside between 4 and 5.
对。
Out. Out. Next one, breast, chest. Top of the foot between 2 and 3 and between 3 and 4. So this whole area, chest and breast. I put both thumbs on and I slide up. Hmm?
往上也行，往下也行。
Okay. So chest and breast. Both thumbs sliding up towards the waistline, not quite to the waistline. Again, the bones, when they come so close together, they kick my thumbs out. So I'm just going as high up as I can get before the bones kick me out. How's that one, Julian? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. Not too painful. Yeah, on this one. Good. Okay. There you go. Next one, diaphragm. Diaphragm, major muscle of breathing, right? It's the muscle that goes all across under the rib cage. The one where breathe in, breathe out. Diaphragm, right? Under the lungs. Well, lungs are about, diaphragm is about at the waistline. It's a little bit above, but not too much. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the thumb and we're just going to go right over the waistline, back and forth with the thumb. So I can find that bump on Giovanni right here, waistline bump. Put my thumb on and I just go all the way over, all the way back, all the way over, all the way back. Rainbow. Mm. The rainbow over the waistline.
So the forward and back equals 1.
Yeah, I count it as 1. You know, like 1. You can do the same way every time. You could just go one way 5 times. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diaphragm right over the waistline. Big rainbow. Okay. After that one, we have scapula, right? Shoulder blade in the back. Where is that going to be? Well, shoulder is towards the outside, right? Lateral. So it's over here by the 3rd and 4th toe. And I'm going to go, in this case, kind of strange, but I'm going to go over the waistline and find there's going to be a little hole on the other side. I start, remember when I did the pinch and pull with balance organ? I start where I started the pinch and pull. But this time, instead of going out to the toes, I go over the waistline and I'll find, once I get over the waistline, a little hole. Slide over.
And that's like between the 4th and 5th metatarsals.
Yeah, so between 4th and 5th metatarsals, until I get the waistline, of course, that's the end of the metatarsals. So actually the hole is a little gap in between the bones of the tarsal bones. So slide up and over, scapula. Good. After I do scapula, I leave my thumb in this hole. So now I'm moving on to ribs. The rib point is the hole. So scapula is the line going up, but I find that hole because that's the rib. It's the next one, number 64. But there's another rib point, very often a little bit, they're not exactly straight across from each other. There's another hole that I'm going to find. That I'm going to find where? Up and over. There we go. So on Giovanni, here, and here, I find these two holes. One on one side of the top of the ankle, the other one on the other side. So they're a little bit off from each other. Here and there. Okay. And then I'm just going to do little slide. Ribs. After the ribs, then I have the upper lymph gland and lower lymph gland. I find the ankle bones. I put a knuckle underneath. So here's the bone, right underneath. I put my thumbs on the foot, there we go, and I just do a little slide down. So I'm just sliding underneath. I'm not going around, I'm not up above, I am below the ankle. Both sides.
Just from
After,
the rib holes to the ankle?
yeah, so the rib holes were here,
Yeah.
okay, that's rib. But then upper and lower lymph is down below the medial and lateral malleolus, where the bones stick out. And I'm actually below. My knuckle is sliding around and under the ankle, both sides. So after that, number 67, groin. I follow up between the big toe and second toe. I go over the ankle. This is the one point that is not actually on the foot. It's on the tibia bone. So it's above the ankle even. I put my thumb on. There we go. And a little slide up as I pull the foot down. Groin. So this is an interesting one because it's not actually on the foot, it's on the tibia bone. So I'm jumping over the ankle onto the tibia bone. Little slides up on the tibia. Yeah, and Giovanni is very tight. Last one. Point number 68, they call it extra. Yeah. Point 68 is ST41, stomach 41. This point is not reflexology. It's acupressure. It's acupressure. How do I know it's not reflexology? Well, it's stomach, right? We did stomach on the bottom of the foot. Stomach, pancreas, duodenum, right down here, under the waistline. So this one is just an extra point that has been added into the sequence. For this one, what do? You push the foot up. So I get a hold of the ball of the foot, I push the foot up. That makes room so I can put my thumb in the hole. Then I begin to let the foot down and I slide up just a little bit. So 1, foot up, 2, thumb in the hole, 3, begin to pull foot down, toes down, and 4, slide the thumb up. In, up, in, up, in, and up. There we go. Finish with that foot.
So slide, so flex the foot.
Flex
then
the foot, thumb, find the hole. Lock in the hole.
extend the foot, slide.
Extend the foot to begin to stretch and then slide up. Wrap, 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 wrap. And other foot. There we go. Move this one out of the way. Huh. So I wonder what we have coming up on Fridays. Must be anatomy classes or something. Huh. Okay. There we go. So, warming. After warming, upper jaw, right above the interphalangeal joint of the big toe.
The orientation of her hand doesn't really matter, right?
It doesn't really matter. What I do find is it's easier for me to hold the toe with my hand on the outside, the one by the toes, because that way I have free range to slide. If I try to hold this way,
Yeah.
right, you know, trying to get on the toe
Yeah.
is
Oh, no, I'm
difficult.
just saying because I think in the book they go back and forth like this versus pushing.
Oh, really? Oh, let's see. Yeah, no, we do it more of a push when we're doing the work. Let me take a look.
Go that way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. They've kind of got the thumb this way going side
Yeah.
to side. That would be bad for your thumb,
Yeah.
right? You know, it doesn't give you the right pressure. It's much easier to just go across, and this is the way that we have done it before. It's a good spot for Giovanni. Upper jaw, lower jaw, just below the joint. Next one, tonsils, 2 points at the base of the proximal phalanx. Next one is trachea, larynx, and what's it, the other one? Chest length, right? Chest length, trachea, larynx. So thumb on and slide up along the first metatarsal. I'm between 1 and 2, but the focus of my pressure is into the bone on the first metatarsal.
太疼了。
Trachea, larynx, chest length. Next, balance organ. Pinch between 4 and 5 and pull. After that one, chest and breast. 2 lines. 1 between 2 and 3. 1 between 3 and 4. 2 thumbs slide up just until the bones kick you out. Not quite to the waistline, almost. After chest and breast, then diaphragm, rainbow, right over the waistline. If I'm not sure, I can feel side of the foot, find the bump. There's the bump for Giovanni. And over the rainbow. Back and forth. After diaphragm, then I have scapula. Yeah? Scapula? Good. I start, remember balance organ. I start from the same place where balance organ when I pinched and pulled, but I use my thumb and I slide over the waistline and into the hole. Over the waistline, into the hole. Over the waistline, into the hole.
The scapula.
Scapula. Shoulder
Right
blade.
there.
Yep. Yep. Here, slide up over the waistline and boom, fall into the hole. Over the waistline, into the hole. Scapula. After that, ribs, the hole. I stay. I find the other hole. Let's see. There we go. So on this foot, here's one and here's the other. Again, they're not exactly, don't try to find the other hole exactly on the opposite side. It won't be there. They're a little bit off from each other. So up and over. Ribs, just put the thumb in the holes and then little slide. Okay. After ribs, next is upper and lower limb. I put my thumb